Ja man, dis Ivan Roux met Anders hier op Groot FM 90.5, Vrydagmiddag 16 minute na 3. En as jy 'n Queen aanhanger is, maak jouself gereed, want een van Suid-Afrika se mees gevierde kunstenaars is op pad terug na die Fairtree Ateljee Theater. En hy bring 'n paar ander mense saam.
Op Groot FM 90.5.
Jy ken hom vir liedjies soos Today, Tomorrow, Forever. Dis die pragtige stem daar, en die unieke stem van Joseph Clark, en die man is saam met ons vandag in die ateljee.
En Joseph Clark bring al meer as 3 dekades hulde aan Freddie Mercury en Queen se legendariese musiek en het amper reg oor die wêreld opgetree terwyl hy getrou gebly het aan die oorspronklike gees van Queen.
Absoluut. Nou saam met hom op die verhoog vanjaar vir Kings of Queen is nie net een nie, maar 2 ongelooflike talentvolle soprane, en dit is Erin Beck wat saam met ons in die ateljee is vandag, as ook 'n Loveline Madumo. En Erin is vandag hierso saam met Joseph om te kuier, te gesels en ook 'n bietjie te sing. Hoe gaan dit julle?
Hallo julle.
Good. Nice to be here. Hello, Francois.
Ja, welcome back Joseph,
Thank you,
en
thank you.
welkom
It's
vir die
good to
eerste
be
keer, Erin. Ja, dis lekker om julle hier te hê. So, Joseph, ek gaan sommer daar by jou begin, want jy's mos nou die OG van hierdie tipe onderhoude
VIP.
en die Queen en the Kings of the Queen shows. So, na meer as 30 jaar van die uitvoering van hierdie Queen se musiek.
That's right.
Wat
1990.
Is it 1990?
It's the first time I sang a Queen song.
That's
Wow.
insane,
Ja.
dis lank terug hoor. Maar wat gee jou steeds daai hoendervleis wanneer jy op die verhoog stap?
Geez, that's a hard question. I guess it would have to be Freddie's vocals in. It's 2 songs. It would be "Who Wants to Live Forever" and "The Show Must Go On." Yeah,
Jo, maar hoorie
So they gave you the most goosebumps.
yeah. The "Show Must Go On," particularly, was such a difficult number, and Freddie was very ill at that time. In fact, he was in a wheelchair when he recorded it, and he did it in 1 take. So if you go and listen to that song, which is almost a 6-minute song, he sang it all in 1 take,
What? I never knew that.
and he couldn't stand. He
Sure.
couldn't stand up.
But still his vocal just hit the lights out.
Oh yeah,
Ja.
oh yeah.
That's insane. Jo.
Okay, maar gepraat nou van groot songs, Erin, Barcelona is ook nie sommer net nog 'n duet nie. Dis een van Freddie Mercury se mees ikoniese samewerking. So wat het deur jou kop gegaan toe Joseph jou vra om juist Barcelona saam om te sing?
Ja, so ek en Joseph, ons kom al 'n lang pad saam eintlik. Ek het op hoërskool die voorreg gehad om in Capital Singers een van hulle konserte in die Sun Arena saam met Joseph Barcelona op te tree. En ek moet sê dit is 'n legendariese liedjie, en ek dink nie mense sal ooit Montserrat se skoene kan vul nie, maar ek voel dit het vir my die geleentheid gegee om met my stem hierdie liedjie aan te pak, en met Joseph wat soveel ervaring het, was dit 'n ongelooflike ervaring vir my, en ek het so baie geleer, en hopelik met hierdie konsert wat nou kom, gaan dit net nog lekkerder wees.
Well, that's amazing. And Joseph, you've always said, from day one, you're not trying to impersonate Freddie Mercury, but
Never,
rather
yeah.
celebrate his music. So, why has that philosophy been so important to you?
For one thing, out of respect to one of the greatest artists that have ever lived in the 20th and 21st century. Who can be Freddie Mercury?
Jy kan hom nie namaak, nie, al
nobody.
probeer jy. Maar jy het
Nobody.
baie naby gekom, hoor.
But that's the point, and that's what you said, is that I just want to pay tribute to the music, and it's not just Freddie. I pay tribute to all of Queen, because the 4 members of Queen were at the height of their game in creating music. They all. It's the only major rock group in history where all 4 members individually wrote #1 international hits for the group.
Jo.
They all did. John Deacon had like 5 #1 hits. Roger Taylor had 7.
Even the drummer.
Yeah, Roger Taylor had like 7.
Jo.
7 #1s. Yeah, Freddie, obviously, I think Freddie had about 10, and Brian May had around 8. I could be wrong, but these are just numbers I'm trying to remember.
Those stats are insane.
It's insane.
Ja.
It's insane.
It is.
So for listeners or even audience members who've never seen you like perform live, Queen songs. What would you say they can expect from one of these like nights or shows with the both of you?
Well, it's the nicest thing about doing the show the way we do it, and I'm talking about I'm talking about Axe Lawrence as well, who is the guitarist, and he's a virtuoso guitarist. I'm so glad to be able to work with him on stage. Is the whole concept of the show was to push and show the audience the two voices that were Queen, and that is Freddie's vocals and Brian May's guitars. So that's what we wanted to concentrate on. So we didn't want a band to kind of take people's focus on. We want to focus on those two. And so obviously people who have seen the show will know that. But also the other nice thing about doing the show the way we do it is because we don't do a Freddie Mercury, a Queen kind of look-alike thing. So we can do much more songs than any of the tribute bands can do. And so we take songs from albums, songs that were never sung live on stage. We take those songs and sing them live on stage. So that's the audience can expect to hear new songs. These incredible songs that Queen produced that maybe never made it onto the stage in one of their concerts.
That's amazing. I love it. And I have to say, it's interesting. You actually said now the two vocals, and it was Freddie Mercury's, his actual vocal, but the guitar has also got the vocal.
Brian May is probably the most underrated rock guitarist in history. This man, you see, Queen, they all believed in music, and they all believed in musicality. So all of their songs had that intention. And Brian May never, ever did a solo that wasn't written particularly for that song. So he would write his solo as an echo of Freddie or a counterpart to Freddie's vocals. He inserted, and he traditionally, the three of them, Freddie, John Deacon on bass, and Roger Taylor on drums, used to record the track, and then Brian would come in after the recording was all done, all set, and all mixed and everything. He would come in and listen to the song and go, okay, I need to do something here. I need to do something
and
there.
Adapt accordingly.
Yes. So he was never a showy. He never just did a big guitar solo.
Just to do it.
Every solo was like a vocal.
Wow. Listen, you obviously have the kawai there. Love it.
I see it in front of me.
So, Joseph, wil jy gou vir ons ietsie daarso live speel nie asseblief man.
Okay. I'm going to do this is a new song, a brand new song for the show, and a new one for me. So this is the first time I'm performing it.
Oh, what an exclusive.
Exclusive.
It's a great song. It's called In the Lap of the Gods, Revisited. It's so easy, but I can't do it. So risky, but I gotta chance it. So funny, but there's nothing to laugh about. My money is all you ever wanna talk about. You say I can't set myself free from you, but I'm no fool. No beginning, there's no ending, there's no meaning to my pretending. Believe me, life goes on and on and on. Forgive me when I ask you, where do you think I belong? You say I can't set you free from me, but I'm no fool. It's in the lap of the gods. Oh, la, la, la. Oh, la, la. Oh, ooh, but I'm no fool. It's in the lap of the gods. Oh, la, la, la.
It's in the lap of the gods. It's in the lap of the gods.
Wow, what a vocal, what a song, and this was exclusive, the first time live ever.
Ja.
Sure, can't wait to listen to this one live on stage as well. Joseph Clark saam met ons in die ateljee, as ook die lieflike sopraan Erin Beck, en ons is net hier na Beck, saam met die twee van hulle, so bly geskakel, ons moet net vandag eers gehou nuus hooftrekke toe. Musiek van Lee Mal, The Never Ending Story, hier op Groot FM 90.5, 27 minute voor 4. Nou ons is terug saam met die een en enigste Joseph Clark en Erin Beck ook saam met ons in die ateljee wat die musiek van Queen lewendig gaan maak by die Fair Tree Atterbury Theater op die 1ste en die 2de Julie om 7 namiddag. Kry jou kaartjies sommer nou voor dit uitverkoop, hoor.
Route 326 op Groot FM 90.5.
Okay, obviously every Queen fan has their favourite song. Francois, wat is jou favourite Queen liedjie?
Ja, dis baie onmoontlik. Ek moet sê Bohemian Rhapsody, soos almal seker mag gaan sê.
Okay, mine is Hammer to Fall.
Okay.
What's yours, Erin?
My gunsteling is Love of My Life.
Okay.
That's also a great
do
one.
Do you have one?
I do, actually,
okay.
believe it or not.
Which one?
I didn't until, 2 or 3 years ago when we discovered this song and put it in the show. It's a song called Mother Love.
So it's a more underrated one.
It was released after Freddie had passed away.
Sure.
It was written by him and Brian May, and yeah, they pulled it out of the archives of the recorded stuff that Freddie did while he was still alive. He actually went to them, all three of them, and just said, write as much as you possibly can, because I want to sing until I can't do it anymore.
Can I change mine?
Ja.
Don't Stop Me Now.
That's a great song. That's a good party song.
I actually also like the song Fat Bottomed Girl.
Yeah.
I love that song so much. So, Joseph, why would you say it was important for you to also, shine light on the less overrated or, the less famous songs?
Because you guys must know, as being in radio and playing music, the greatest hits are not necessarily the group's greatest songs.
True that.
So what we've done is we've gone through and we've included some of their greatest songs. These are songs that, are just way beyond what, any of their contemporaries were doing, Queen never had a set personality. They did whatever music came to them. Whatever music came to them. And they were the only group at that time, especially coming up when they were coming up in the 70s and 80s, that could do that. They were the only group that could just do whatever song, whatever music they wanted to do. Nobody else could do that. Everybody had to stay within their
rules,
genre, their rules,
structure,
their sound.
Yeah.
You can't break away from that sound. Queen never had a sound to begin with. They
didn't
just
fit into
made
a box.
music.
Yeah.
I love that, actually.
Do you think it's the collaboration between exactly those four people and what they could create in studio that made them the icons that they are today? Because we're still talking about them. You're still covering their music today.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is what it is. That's what I said earlier. That they were at the top of their game, both playing, and, their instruments and everything as musicians, but also their writing. Their writing. If you delve into Queen's music, when I first started singing Queen in 1990, when I was asked to do that show, I didn't know Queen. I barely knew. I think I knew Another One Bites the Dust. And
That's
We Are the
actually
Champions.
37 years ago, almost.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, but after I started doing that show and I was asked to sing more and more of Queen's music and everything, I started delving into their music, and it was like delving into Beethoven or
Boy, oh boy. What a
Prokofiev
surprise.
or Mozart,
That was the never-ending story, actually.
Yeah.
But ek hou van wat jy sê, Anelma, want baie keer kom mense bymekaar en dit gel net.
X-factor.
En elke persoon het
Spark.
hulle deeltjie wat hulle bring. Maar ek moet vir jou vra, Erin, Om op die verhoog saam met iemand soos Joseph Clark te wees, en ons almal weet, hy het 'n reputasie, nee, dit kan seker nogal intimiderend wees, en ek is seker hy voel nou dieselfde oor jou, maar het jy daai druk ook ervaar, of was dit slegs opwinding vir jou?
Sjoe, ek dink, ek was so jonk, en vir my was dit altyd net oor, ek wil sing, en dit was vir my 'n safe place, 'n veilige hawe. So ek dink, toe ek dit die eerste keer met Joseph gesing het, voor baie mense, dit het my gehelp om te weet, almal is daar omdat hulle 'n liefde vir musiek het, en daai energie wat mens aanvoel met die ander musikante, en ook met die gehoor, help baie om daai pressure van jou eie skouers af te haal, en net die oomblik te geniet vir wat dit is. So, as ek terugdink, dit was glad nie vir my, dit was my overwhelming, omdat dit so amazing was, omdat ek so jonk was, in daai oomblik.
Hoe oud was jy,
fantasties.
in daai eerste een?
15, graad 9.
That's long ago.
Ja.
And she sang that song brilliantly.
Op 15 het ek nie eens
15
geweet
years
wat my
old.
naam is nie,
Ek wou dit nou net sê, hier sing sy sopraan saam Joseph Clark en ek speel Sims.
Ja, nee, exactly net so.
Joseph, jy het ook al Queen reg oor Europa, Afrika en Midde-Ooste al opgevoer. Do you experience South African audiences experiencing Queen's music in a different way than overseas?
Not really. There are different audiences in South Africa. The audiences from Cape Town differ than the audiences from Johannesburg, which differ from the audiences from Bloemfontein. And believe it or not, Bloemfontein is the closest audience to a European audience that we've ever performed for in South Africa.
Detoy, he's doing the technical things. He's from Bloom, so he's like, yes, let's
Okay,
go.
but in what way? What do you mean?
Just the way they reacted.
As a-
It was like it's part of their culture. You know, like in Europe. You know, when you go into a theater in Europe and you sing for Europeans, they've seen Queen live. You know, like many times and everything. And because they have such a culture of going out and a love for music, and that's the reaction that we got from Bloemfontein. You could feel that
very
audience was right with you, embracing that whole thing, not judging, not not trying to figure out, or not just being crazy and that's my song, I know that song and everything. They were like focused,
Connected.
They were connected. Exactly.
That's very
Detoy, was jy daar daai aand?
Would you say also that there's like a universal love for Queen, a global love for Queen, that's kind of like you experience that with all the audiences?
Yeah, you said it earlier. We'll be talking about, people will be talking about Queen in 100 years, what they did for music and what they did in music. And it's, it's an anomaly. It's like a Mozart.
One of a kind.
It only comes along once, in such a great while, and it's one of a kind. And it's not, and again, I like to, not taking any away from the genius of Freddie Mercury, but I don't, it was the group. It was those four individuals that created this. I mean,
No, he was obviously the front man, but still, without them.
And you know what? He always said, he was always very humble in interviews that he did. He always said that they would always say, so what does it feel like to be the lead man of Queen? And he would stop them immediately. He'd say, no. He says, we're all four equal. I just have the
looks.
Yeah, but he always specified, I'm not the lead, I'm just the lead singer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just in the position of singing the songs and everything, but I'm not the leader. I'm not the main person. We're all equal in this group.
That's very interesting. Ons moet 'n vinnige breek vat en na die breek sal ons uitvind wat volgende is vir beide Joseph en ook Erin Beck wat saam met ons is en waarom Queen se musiek dan nou jaar na jaar aanhou om nog steeds na al hierdie jare vol sale te lok. Maar eers 'n vinnige kykie na jou verkeer. Dis musiek van David Guetta hier op Groot FM 90.5 saam met die OG, die VIP, die oorspronklike Alphaville en Ava Max. Dit is hulle weergawe van Forever Young. Ons is saam met Joseph Clark en Erin Beck voor die splinternuwe Queen konsert Kings of Queens wat binnekort plaasvind by die Fairtree Atterbury Theater en hulle gaan ook iets baie eksklusief doen vanmiddag hier,
Roots
hoor.
326 op Groot FM 90.5.
Die vertonings vind plaas volgende week, Woensdag die 1ste en Donderdag die 2de Julie om 7 na middag. Kaartjies gaan definitief nie lank hou nie, so gaan na seatme.co.za om jou nou te bespreek.
So Joseph, nee, terug daar na jou. Jy het meer as 500 liedjies al tydens jou loopbaan gesing. Is daar steeds een Queen liedjie spesifiek nou in hierdie geval, wat jy nog steeds die mees uitdagende vind as jy hom moet sing? The most difficult one.
They're all difficult. Even Freddie's ballads are difficult vocally. Yeah, it's just there's nothing that there's no song that you can lay back on. That's the interesting thing about Freddie, and that's also how I approach my performance in the show. Is that Freddie sang? He was a physical singer. He was a physical singer. He sang with every molecule in his body.
Not only the voice.
Not only the voice. He's one of the few, if not maybe the only frontman in rock history that can play to 150,000 people in South America, and I guarantee you, the 150,000th person
At the back.
saw him.
Ja.
That's how big he was. That's how he reached out. And so that's what that's the only way I can do his music, is to do it his way.
Physically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like method acting with
Yes,
his
yeah.
singing.
Maar jy laat dit so effortless lyk,
Yeah,
man.
I just wanted to say it doesn't look difficult to you. It's going to be very difficult for me to do it. Erin, ook jy nie, nadat jy nou die verhoog met Joseph gedeel het nou met Barcelona en die duette wat julle saam doen, watse ander legendariese duet sal jy graag saam met hom wil sing nog in die toekoms?
Ja, ek sal definitief sê dalk The Prayer
Ek het
van
geweet jy
Andrea
gaan
Bocelli
love
en
that
Captain
song.
Jenkins.
Ja.
Okay.
Obviously, dit meer Queenify, maar ek dink dit sal super cool wees.
That's a great
Mooi
song.
klink.
Yeah.
That
Ja.
is a great song. Dit is
Ja,
'n
we
baie
must
goeie
do it.
keuse. Ja, nee,
Ja.
asseblief, dis volgende op die lys. Maar Joseph, Freddie Mercury het ook generasies van kunstenaars geïnspireer. Jy het ook nou gesê oor 100 jaar van nou gaan mense nog steeds weet wie Queen is. Watter les uit sy loopbaan het jou die meeste beïnvloed as 'n kunstenaar, ook nou op jou eie as Joseph Clark, nie net as 'n sanger nie, maar as 'n overall entertainer?
Who could compare with Freddie?
No, like,
No, the
how did he
biggest
inspire you? And the biggest lesson that you also took as an artist yourself from his
Now I
career.
understand. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, he inspired me with his musicality and his writing. Of course, one can't bypass that voice, because that is the voice of rock history. I mean, there's never been a voice like him, and there never will be, because he was who he was.
How long did they take, sorry to interrupt, for actually recording, for instance, one song? Do you know those stats?
I actually don't know specifically, but I do know they did take a lot of time. It was, I know that
Except for Show
But
Must
they were
Go
also
On.
so very unpredictable. Some of it will take like 2 seconds and other
Yeah,
ones will
yeah.
take 2 years.
Yes.
Crazy Little Thing Called Love, Freddie Mercury wrote while he was taking a bath. Because he used to sing Elvis songs at his school in India, at his private school in India, which is where he went to school, and he had a little band, and they used to do Elvis. So he wanted to do an Elvis song, so he wrote Crazy Little Thing Called Love in 45 minutes. He drove to the studio, he played every instrument, he played the drums, he played the bass, he played the guitar, so that when John Deacon, Brian May, and Roger Taylor got there, he said, "This is the song we're going to record, that's what you're going to play."
That's amazing.
That's insane.
It's incredible.
Incredible.
Ek moet bietjie meer bad vat. Bietjie of my kreatiwiteit daar sou
Me
uitkom.
too, yeah.
Bubble bath.
Hoor julle, voordat julle nou 'n amazing ding vir ons gaan doen hier in die studio, wat is volgende vir julle? Waarmee is julle nog besig behalwe vir hierdie show?
Well, we've got 3 performances in Durban at the end of the month, and it's 31st of July and 1 and 2 August. That's at the Playhouse. We played the Playhouse 2 years ago, and that's where it started for me. That's that's the stage where I sang my first Queen song.
In 1990.
In 1990.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
Sure.
So it's
what a full circle moment for you
it
as
is,
well.
yeah,
eh?
it is.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
That's amazing. And we can't speak about Kings of Queen without saying something about Alzette. Is she still the director of the show?
Of course she is.
Met haar sweep en haar swaard daar agter die.
I don't think she's just directing
You know
the
her
show.
well.
I know well.
She's
You know
not
her
just
well.
directing the show.
She's no, listen, she's a control freak. Maar sy weet ek sê dit van haar. How's it working with her? En wat bring sy na die tafel
Oh,
toe?
what she brings to the table is just extraordinary. You know, she's one person that does the job of 15, 20 people.
Sure.
She does everything. Everything. And she does it brilliantly. She's one of the only, she's probably the only person I know that was an artist. She was a brilliant actress. She is a brilliant actress.
Ja.
But she can still do, she can still do, be on the other side. You know, like on the other side of the camera. She can be there as well and do it as brilliantly as what she is on the camera. So she's an extraordinary lady.
Alzette, shout out vir jou. Hoorie, Erin, net vinnig in 30 sekondes, wat's volgende vir jou?
So hierdie jaar tree ons 'n opera op vir die Stellenbosch Woordfees, 'n
Awesome.
Franse opera van Ravel en ek sing die rol van die prinses.
Oh,
So
wow.
enige mense wat in Oktober maand in Stellenbosch is, kom maak 'n draai en koop kaartjies.
Awesome.
Okay, fantasties.
Nice.
Hoorie, die tyd het ons ingehaal. Ek gaan net vinnig sê Kings of Queen by die Fairtree Atterbury Theater op 1 en 2 Julie en The Music of Queen op 31 Julie en 1 en 2 Augustus by die Playhouse Opera Theater in Durban. Anelma, kaartjies daarvoor beskikbaar alreeds.
Ja, by Seatme vir die Gautengers en vir Durban, KwaZulu-Natal is die kaartjies beskikbaar by Webtickets.
Okay, I know you can't keep it short, but try, Joseph, in 10 seconds. Just tell us, why is this like a first for radio and an exclusive?
This is the first time two artists have sung Barcelona live on a radio program. Not even Freddie and Montserrat did that. This is a world first. Right here in this studio, it's a world first.
Wel, ek en Anelma
Why
het al
am I
probeer, maar ons
nervous?
het dit nie reg gekry nie. Okay, hoorie, dit tooi gooi hom. Hier is hulle. Jy het nou gehoor vir die heel eerste keer eksklusief ooit op radio word hierdie liedjie live gesing.
This perfect dream. This dream was me and you. I want all the world to see. Miracle sensation, my guide and inspiration. Now my dream is slowly coming true. A gentle breeze. The bells are ringing out. They're calling us together, guiding us forever. Wish my dream would never go away. It was the first time that we met. How can I forget the moment that you stepped into the room? You took my breath away.
tiseling av your tiny to play If God is willing, friends, until the end. Barcelona.
Ons is speechless. Wow! Joseph Clark en Erin Beck live hierso op Route 326.
Hoendervleis.
En blykbaar die heel eerste keer wat hierdie ene ooit live gesing word op radio volgens Joseph. So ek dink ons het geskiedenis gemaak hier. Ek is nou so spyt. Ons moet verkeer en nuus toe
Ja, nee,
gaan.
regtig.
Maar baie dankie dat julle hier was. Ons waardeer dit super baie. Ons sien julle op stage.
90.5.
Thank you so much.